Middle school. I think this program in particular is very important and different than the other ones because it has the factor of the community mentor, the teacher, and the college kids.
So then when I heard that, oh, there could be a UCLA mentor or a college mentor or a high school mentor, I said, oh, great, it doesn't all fall on me. There's other people, other perspectives that are being there for the students.
It is my first year teaching. If I'm in a classroom of 30 students, I don't really get to connect with all my students all at once. And I realized that through after-school program, I could really get to know the students in a more personal way.
I love the TeamWorks curriculum because it breaks it up into areas in the student's life.
And TeamWorks allows me to talk to them on a deeper level. It allows me to get to know them as a person, and it really allows me to build a stronger relationship with my students.
And I remember this one instance where one student said, Miss, what happens when you don't know? You don't know what you like. And I loved it because it's like, yes, you're in that stage where you're discovering what you like and what you don't. In TeamWorks, no, you get to talk a little bit of everything, anything that the student wants to talk or that you want to be a little bit more in-depth about.
Such as communication, self-esteem. They do it in a way in which they can work with other people. They learn how to work together as a team.
But in TeamWorks, we get to learn about all different teachers so you can feel confident and talk to them when you need help.
And so TeamWorks is there to make you think, to give you that time to kind of figure it out.
It's a learning experience for a teacher because you could see who you compare with each other. How does this person rub off on this person?
Every year, they teach me something new. They really do.
One thing I'll remember forever is that Miss Cole boosted my self-esteem, and now I can just walk up to her if I have a problem.
I've been lucky to have a couple of kids come by and visit when they're in high school. How many teachers can have that luxury? Not that many.
The reason why I really wanted to become a mentor teacher was because to grow as a professional and both as a teacher. Because I'm able to understand who my students are and I'm able to connect with them in a different level.
The impact that TeamWorks has had on my professional development is that I have to remember that they might be going through something. And so TeamWorks helps me. It gives me that opportunity to connect with the kids and see what's going on.
I also remember what it was like to be in middle school, and it's an awkward time and it's a challenging time. For myself, I think back to just how hard it was to kind of figure out where you're supposed to be. When you're in TeamWorks, you kind of realize how much a part of that middle schooler is still within you, and then you start to relate to the students.
The reason why teachers should be part of this program is because they would gain so much, and they would get a little insight into these students that come in and day out.
I've gotten a lot better in knowing how to connect with my students. Some of my students may communicate differently from me, so being in this program lets me understand how to get to know them a little bit better in a more intimate level.
You become a person to them, a person with a life, a person with a story. And so when they see you, their whole perspective of who you are has changed. And then your perspective of who the kids are on this campus also changed. And I don't think you get that if you just do A, B, and C and you check off, well, this is my duty and now I'm gone.
And sometimes you really get caught up with the things and the responsibilities as a teacher that you sometimes forget to connect with some of your students. And those students are the ones that teach you the most.